The team up north came away with an extremely strong squad from the NBA 2K League draft. They came in with the 11th pick, so they were close enough to the middle of the pack. Considering how good their team could potentially be given the amount of quality on the roster, it's no surprise to see that they had a lot of help. Aside from Shane Talbot, who's the manager of the Toronto franchise, they had help from multiple members of the Pro-Am community. 1 through 5, who's a top point guard from Peerless Proficiency who failed to make the 102, worked as a draft analyst. Also helping out in similar roles, they had G-Star and Aaron from the Green Release, who both pitched in and played their part. With their first pick, they selected Kenny, aka Kenny Got Work, former leader of Still Trill. At the point guard position, he'll be able to put his skills as a top two-way player to good use and also act as an on-court leader. His experience of playing in a high-pressure environment such as the 250k tournament finals will also come in handy should they make a playoff run. Overall, I'm a big fan of this selection. With their second round pick, they selected Detoxies at number 24. I'm also a massive fan of this pick, and I feel like Detoxies is definitely someone who's a great asset to any team. Much like Kenny, he's very calm and relaxed, and is again used to playing in high stakes, having been a teammate of Kenny's on the Still Trill team that won the All-Star tournament. He's also a team first player with a low ego who does the small things, and very importantly for a centre, he's comfortable not being the team's leading scorer. Not naming anyone in particular, but I feel like it could be a problem if a big man has too large an ego and demands the ball every possession. However, with Detoxies, they're avoiding this problem completely. Moving into the third round, they took Kobe Yusuf at number 45. Kobe is a dominant big man who's been in the Pro-Am community for a long time, playing with teams like Trap Gods and Millirock. He's also from Toronto, so we'll have another hometown hero in the league for Season 1. In the fourth round, all hail Trey, a small forward out of Arkansas, went at number 58. He has plenty of top level experience, having played with Still Trill for all of 2K18 before being drafted. His combine stats were also really impressive, averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. It's crazy enough that he won 82% of his games, but when you think about the fact that he played 142 of them, winning 116 of them is even crazier. With the 79th overall pick, they took TS Josh to complete their starting lineup. I wish I could say more about him, but I don't actually know enough, and I also don't know what his combine stats were. However, I assume that since he was drafted in the first place, he must be talented. With that being said, I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do when the season starts, especially since he has a starting role as the shooting guard. And finally, as their 6th round pick, they selected King Kwai 614, 92nd overall. He's been around the Pro-Am community for a while, dating all the way back to playing with Flight Elite in 2K17. On this team, he played with Trollboy Trey, formerly known as Young Trey 11, who was originally in the top 102, although he was removed before the draft took place. Playing as a centre in the Combine, Kwai put up some great numbers, even getting himself a quadruple double in one game. He also played at both power forward and centre during the Combine, so it's good to see he's shown some versatility. I'm looking forward to seeing him make an impact coming off the bench this season. Here's a look at their entire roster for the first season of the NBA 2K League.